How's it going, Riff Raff? Sean here. Gonna be checking out this game. This game called Disco Elysium. Never played it before. Heard things about it. Seems like it's kind of like my jam. It's kind of an adventure RPG. I have heard that it is somewhat of a commie simulator, for lack of a better way to put it. So we're gonna check it out for a little bit here. I just need something to do to unwind at the end of the night. Have myself a little glassy poo here. Gonna just check it out. Should be fun. You're gonna have a great time. I can tell you that right now. Have the best time. So you're gonna have to just bear with me with sound and trying to figure all this stuff out. Doing it by yourself can be kind of a bitch. But we will soldier on. Oh, look at that. Bringing the music in. Beautiful Disco Elysium music. Now, I will say this. The score is pretty nice. I do like this kind of the ambient, thoughtful, wistful, magical cyberpunk sounds. You know what I mean? Alright, well, let's just get into it. I played it for like a second to check out, make sure it ran on my computer. I have like a potato rig. There's not much I can do. There's not much I can do about the types of games I can play, you know? So we'll just go ahead and start a new game. I'm not really sure where to go with this, though. I don't really know what to do. I don't know enough about the game to know what kind of build I should have. So I suppose I could either go... Oh, do I want to just go with a stock character for my first time through? I've never played this game. Don't know a ton about it. Other than it was made by a bunch of communists. Apparently. I get really paranoid about the sound when I do these things by myself. You know, there's just no way for me to check, so. Let's create our own character. It's a classic point distribution here. So, Psyche, maybe bounce that Psyche down a little bit. A little physique there. I'm kind of liking this, actually. Your senses, how agile you are. I'm assuming that has to do with some sort of ability traits we'll be able to get later. Do I just want to go straight down the middle, all threes? No, you know. How emotionally intelligent you are. Raw brain power. How smart you are. Okay, well, we'll add something to the raw brain power. We're going to make the Ben Shapiro build. All facts. No feelings. And our senses will be a little under everything else, but that's fine. That's fine. It's fine, everybody. It's fine. So we're going to want to do something up top with this 4. Psyche. Interesting. Interesting. Fucking microphone. Get this cheap-ass microphone. I think it's already dying. Anyways, let's roll. Signature skills. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Maybe we're building a Jordan Peterson build. Maybe that's what we're doing. Go logic. Wield raw intellectual power. Deduce the world. I have all these little sub-traits too. Intellect base +4. Drama. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. That could become in handy. Understand the creativity. See art in the world. Visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make the laws of physics work for the law. No, we're gonna go with rhetoric. It's nice to be able to talk yourself out of situations in RPGs. It's always kind of my jam. I'm a non-violent. I'm a non-violent guy. I'm a pacifist at heart. Confirm. Beautiful artwork, though, I gotta say. I do enjoy the artwork. It's cool. It's cool. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Oh.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever. Simply keep on existing. Keep on non-existing, rather. Very deep. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
I guess,
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a pool of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
the meat thing. No, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Okay. Alonzi, never let me go. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Already with the communist rhetoric. See, Alonzi, never let me go.
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough.
Return trip to the silence, please. Let's visit the ancient Zero home. Look, I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit? Let's visit the ancient Zero home.
Great choice, Elder One.
Bingo
It
bango.
has always been like this, and it always will.
Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death. Wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead. Let's just keep singing,
the
buddy.
song of death
There we go.
is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
The most sinister of all music. Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Guess we'll go with option number 1.
A stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help! Someone! Cut off my head! Cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Guess that's what I'll do.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Encyclopedia. Somehow you know what it is. A Kupus Kinema motor carriage. Open your eyes. What a night. Well, here we go. This is Disco Elysium. Look at this. We're already in a communist hovel. You get that from the government? You get that from the government, buddy? Yeah, let's go check out this tub. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Gross motherfucker, too. Hold tab to highlight. Ah, interactable things. Ceiling fan. This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Savoir faire, grab the tie. Okay, we might be able to do that, I guess. Pull on the fan, pull on the light bulb. Leave. Try to grab the tie? Do we just roll with it? Give me that tie. Oh, failure. You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse. Radiating chest pain comes over you. Grab your chest. Damaged health? This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Grab the tie. Can't do that. So I guess we'll pull the light bulb. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. No, bring it on. What? Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good. See, this is already... We're deep inside the life of a communist. Right now. Pulling the light bulb. Okay, shut it off then. Come on. Why would I want to pull on the fan? The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. Well, then why is it still like a... Okay, we got a better chance now. We got it, guys. We got the tie. See, we're too hungover to quickly grab it as the fans are spinning around. Can't do that, but we can if it stops. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap! It's released from the blade. Item gained. Necktie. I guess should we just leave then, I suppose, huh? Got some clothes over here. Why the hell is that on? Take all. Disco blazer. Got a necktie and a blazer. I think we're ready to go to work. We're done. Okay. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Because my man likes to party. Okay, so we'll go to tab again. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want some pants. You know, I feel like this guy should be able to do whatever he wants. But, for the sake of the people in our lives, the people around us, the people we may meet on the street, let's do the right thing. Let's put some fucking pants on this dude. Whoa. Perception, hearing. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out, yeah. Key to room 1. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum key ring. There's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. What door? This door, maybe? Alright, fella. Let's go. Let's go. Do I have to, like, actually use the key? Do I have to select it? How old school is this game? I guess we're just going to assume that is... What does that key say? Can we look at what the key says again? Key to room number 1. I guess not. Thanks a lot, Disco. Yeah, we're putting on a shirt too. White satin shirt. This guy's got gross clothes everywhere. This guy's a bum, dude. These fucking commies, dude, they're bums. A mirror hangs above a bent, broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really? Nothing? Wipe the mirror. No way. I'm not doing this. Okay, wipe the mirror. As you slowly reach your hand toward the surface of the mirror. Inland Empire. Easy success. Abort! You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you will see there, and you will never unbecome it. I don't care. Still wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. That's interesting. Do we want to see? Do we want to be able to see? Do we want the do you see moment? It's interesting. Let's touch her face. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it. How bad could it be? Where do you even begin? There's the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. I'm sure everything is fine. Touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Wipe the mirror now. Wipe the mirror now. Behold. Joe Kringle. Kris Kringle's dumb commie brother. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. I mean, let's just be real. Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is. There you go. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Okay, try to stop. No. Keep making the face. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. All you have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? Superstardom? God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. Yeah, let's do the insinuating one. There might have been, 10 years ago. It's a little more than a cadaverous spasm now. Okay, it's a low, very low. I guess we're going to have to let the mirror be for now. There's really not much we can do. It keeps saying I have something in here. Am I just like not looking at something? Close, items, interact, tools. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know why it keeps saying I should look in there. Broken window, huh? You thought you'd just slip it by me. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. Look out. Visual calculus. Assess the damage. Sure, we got a good chance of doing that. Ka-cha! Rolling that dice. Rolling that dice. So, the shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. Did I break it with my own hands? Look at them. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. What did this then? More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. Wait, what am I doing? Assess the size of the impact. Yeah. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like a dildo. Let's see. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which coincidentally is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. Maybe it wasn't me. I should go and get that shoe. New task. Find your other shoe. Broken window. A cool wind gushes in, your toes curl up from the cold. Well, I guess we should probably go grab the shoe first. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. You could shut it off, I guess, if you really wanted to. Now, how do we get out to the balcony? Is this part of our apartment? What's the deal here, huh? The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. That's all we can do. That's all we can do, Governor. Okay, I guess we're gonna bounce. It has been a hot minute since I've played a game like this. It's actually pretty cool. There's something on the table. Okay. That's all you got for me? Well, I guess we could. Let's go check out the calendar. We could talk to this lady.
Hello, officer.
Officer, huh? So I'm a cop. Class G, Miss Orange Disco Dancer. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Officer, am I my military personnel? Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. No, I guess we gotta talk to her. Gotta get out there and be a man of the people.
No.
No, she seems perplexed by your question. Wait, and I know. I'm a businessman. Chief executive officer, right? No, we'll see.
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls on her cigarette. Are you sure? You're shitting me. Goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it. Let's say you're shitting
I'm
me.
not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is
I
that?
couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Ooh, 17%. It's not good. So, see, why don't I remember, I guess? Could it be because of the drinking? She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. Who in their right mind would let me be a cop? Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer these days. And we're most likely to fail. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. All right, let's get going.
Be careful, officer.
She
They
put.
don't like the police around here.
Oh my goodness, I love the apathetic voice acting. Very on brand for the communist. She looks back at you, a light glinting of her eyes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. End. Oh, maybe we could score a smoke. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Electrochemistry. You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. Am I a smoker? Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously. But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that. We tried. You know? Sorry, comrade. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that, a carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied, then smoke them all. Yes, I should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. I'll make it priority one. Well, I'll think about it. See, I should enthusiastically do that. Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now, but find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly, a cool renegade man, a mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils. Fact check true. New task, find smokes and smoke them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses. Well, why wouldn't it? They're fucking cigarettes. Why wouldn't they give massive bonuses? Come on, fella. Can we double time it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You gotta remember how to play these games. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Fool the world, huh? Nothing on the front page that rings a bell. Strange. Oh yeah, these are hipsters. These are hipsters, okay? Trompe le Monde's the name of a Pixies album. I'm assuming that's what the reference is. Because if there are people that made this game are my age, definitely hipsters. You only liked this game or that music if you were a hipster back in the day. It's just the way it was. Sorry. It's just the way it was. I was a hipster, so I like the Pixies. I still like the Pixies. Fuck you. Need to pass time? Buy a book. Reading passes time quickly. I gotta figure out how to get to this damn balcony. I gotta get my shoe. We're like a bum. Oh, there we are. Task complete. Find your other shoe. Gain 10 plus 10. Composure. There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles. Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes. How do they fit? It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. I gotta say this though, I think the score for this has been awesome. No bullshit. I'm not even playing this on like the good graphical settings, you know? I get a potato rig. I'm lucky that I can even stream, to be honest with you. I'm lucky my computer's doing both these at the same time. I guess it's that SSD hard drive. That magical SSD. Door room number 3. The door is closed. Try the handle. Let's knock. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty. Don't abandon me in all of this ugliness. Swallow the emotion. Swallow the emotion. Door room number 3. Like I don't want to just like break into somebody's room. You know, that wouldn't be very nice of me, you know? Let's go downstairs. It's actually another adventure game. It's kind of like a cyberpunk thing. This kind of reminds me of called Gemini Rue. Although that one was made purposefully to be even more like retro than this is. And this is a modern interpretation of an older gameplay style, but Gemini Rue was like a faithful recreation of something you would have gotten in like 1995 for the most part. Great game, great story. This is where lyrics would be. This is where the microphone would be. Oh, can we sign up for karaoke? Speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Inland Empire. You should totally sing karaoke here the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal sized. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. We'll say my soul is immense. Utterly, and it needs to be heard through the PA system or through a PA system by other people. What should I sing when it comes to it? There we go. You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You'll wreak havoc with it. Don't worry. Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get the people going. Let's say lamentation. Serves them right. Wipe the smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though. Alright. Fair enough, guy. I like this. It's like a... I like this jam. Maybe I'm a communist. Shit. Gart, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter inspecting a stuffed bird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposefully ignoring you. Something tells me you don't like me. Look at the stuffed bird. Are you the bartender? I'm going to say, are you the bartender? Or something tells me you don't like me. Something tells me.
No. You're a hero. A real hero, cop.
Sarcasm. Evil. Sick. Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this? So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero? You're being sarcastic. Let's call him out.
Did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh my god, I did all those things? I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things. I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an officer. Say, let's be surprised. Like, I did that? Me? Little old me? Little old Joe Kringle?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Let's see, look at the stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that we used to mount it, most likely on the wall. Encyclopedia, medium success. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Something about it makes you feel bitter. Let's say that's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird. Are you a bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's being sassy with me. See you, buddy. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. This is the water cooler. What is it? Oh, a little bit of health. Health item gained. Oh, we're to the races now, boys. We're definitely playing a video game. We got old ladies. What's this? A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600. Let's look at this. The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. Let's talk to her.
Hello, sweetie.
Oh, Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. The bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why? Hold on. Who is he to me? Shake his hand. Don't shake his hand. Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Prison 57. You must be from the 41st.
See, sometimes you just gotta go with your cop's intuition, with your gut. Give this man a handshake. You realize he's waiting for your name. Uh-oh. Ooh, well, I don't really know my name. Invent a name for yourself. 72% likelihood of success. I feel like we gotta roll that dice. Check failure. Ooh, that's bad luck. It's very cool, but maybe just a bit too ostentatious. It's so cool. Okay, what's it? Raphael Ambrosius Costo. It's so cool. It's very cool, but I won't come off like a douche if I call myself that. My name is... there we go, yeah. No, it's not. Raphael is one classy name. Okay, so I guess I'm stuck with that. He doesn't even process what you just said, just moves on. Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an interdepartmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
It looks like we have... yeah, I just did. Hey, what's up, Voyage? Let's check it out. Let's keep going. What he means is he's been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied. You mean him? Nod toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else. I'll say, yeah, okay.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Yeah.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Well, I guess, I don't know, I guess we should just be honest. We have amnesia. We don't really know what's going on. I guess we'll just say, what interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
He's calling me lazy. Brother, I have amnesia. I know you don't really understand that, Kitsuragi, but I do. For serious. Okay, yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. So I'll just say I haven't.
We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Good move on me.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, yeah. No, completely. I guess I'm just gonna say no.
So the body is still in the tree.
This is a possibility. This is the first time you detect a wariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree. Well, beggars can't be choosers, my friend.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
These commies are dark. Fucking people hanging in trees. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police, but I can't remember anything? What were we supposed to do again? Let's get going. Let's get going then. I guess we should just kind of play along a little bit. Seemed kind of weird not to. New task, interview cafeteria manager, inspect victim's body. Kitsuragi, after you, officer. If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge? Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? You mean you don't have a badge? It wasn't on me when I woke up. Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman. I have a badge. It wasn't on me when I woke up. Report your badge is missing. Jesus, so many tasks. Voyage, this game is called Disco Elysium. Came out a couple years, I think 2 years ago. And I've always wanted to try it out. I've heard interesting things about it. It's kind of an old school adventure RPG kind of game, which is kind of my jam. And it's basically made by, from what I understand, a bunch of avowed communists. And I thought that would be interesting to kind of just like check it out and see what it is. I'll tell you this though, these commies have made a decent game. I've been playing it for like half hour. I'm enjoying it. Good writing, surprisingly enough. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence. Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him.
Hello again, sweetie. I see you met up with your colleague.
She looks at the lieutenant. Lieutenant nods politely. Reaction speed. Wait, who's Sweetie? Who's Sweetie? Does that mean you like me? Sure.
You are a handsome man, officer.
Oh,
with
she's
your
got a type.
moustache and your chiseled jaw, and that silly dimple on your chin.
Mm-hmm.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This is Lena. This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot. You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. I've got to get going. I feel like that would insult her if I said, would you like to roll with me? Seems a little, dickish. Yes, dear, I am she's a paraplegic. Damn. Encyclopedia, success. A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries like falling from a great height or a grenade explosion. A grenade. Did you fight in the war? I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. Proceed. Thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move on. I'll just say it was rude of me. I like to be a nice guy. Even in the communist cyberpunk world, dystopia, wherever we're in. That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway. Let's see here. How'd you like to roll with me? Her eyes light up. Whatever do you mean? I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, riddled backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Roll us some cigarettes. I'm jonesing for a smoke. Nothing. I was thinking of the lyrics to a song. Let's just invite her into the crew. Sequence killers. Oh my. She sounds impressed. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie. A partner who needs to help him get a corpse down from a tree. Kim, of course. I forgot I had you. I know. But there are also side mysteries. Sequence killers and forays into... let's say you're probably right at this point. It seems to me that you lucked out with your partner. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on. And sweetie, you are looking unsteady. See, I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am, blah, blah, blah. Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. Yes, officer, you look rather dazed, like a stunned fox, but surely things can't be that bad. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportion. Forget I said anything. See here, I hope you're right. You know where we are, right? The Whirling in Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys, on Insuland. I don't really know. Some seedy hotel, a war zone at the edge of the world. We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts. We'll just say the cafeteria. That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? The edge of civilization. She flashes you a worried look. We're in the city of Revicol, dear. Okay. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revicol. What kind of place is this? Say okay. Just say okay. Just do it. Yes, in Revicol, she examines you. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revicol. What kind of place is this? Her gray eyes widen. How would I even begin to tell you? Revicol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revicol is a rare jewel. The city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? This is spring of 51. Sure, it's the year 1973. All I know is we're approaching the end of times. It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am. We'll say, sure, it's the year 973. You're joking. Try again. One more time. What year is it? Say 51. That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded. That was a clever thing. Well, man, I hadn't... Void says, well, man, I hadn't worked my sleep schedule for this. I gotta pass out. Sorry, man. No, don't worry about it, dude. This is just random. Couldn't sleep. Just having a night cat before I go to bed. Probably only gonna play it for like another 20 minutes, so... Have a good one, man. Lena the cryptozoologist's wife. That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded. Composure. Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders. I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Ooh. This is interesting. Some kind of democracy, maybe. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners, and women. Current year joke. Cop. We are living under the cop regime. I'm going to say, I'm going to make a joke. Oh, sweetie. She smiles a sad smile. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way, other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Oh, commie sympathizers. Commie sympathizers. Goodness gracious. Revocol is the zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat. But they still have cops. If there's no government, how come there are cops? I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed. If there's no government, there's cops. Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revocol, not in a traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the Revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. Half-light. She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged. What is the revolution you mentioned? Yes, ask what the revolution is. A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. What does that have to do with there not being any cops? But I'm a cop. Whatever, it hasn't stopped me. What does that have to do with cops? It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better. So how did I do? You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It looks like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Really. Reality, in a word. It's very odd. A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook. But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what this world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. I think it's kind of funny, it's kind of cool that they actually, they're recontextualizing, reusing the amnesia trope. This is a trope from pretty much all video games, especially anything RPG orientated. Everybody wakes up with amnesia. And, I don't know. It's working for me on this one, though. And I think a lot of that has to do with actually the quality of the writing. So kudos to the filthy commies that made this game. Who could tell me more? Conclude. Someone more educated in sweeping matters? Maybe you should ask. She turns to the lieutenant. No, he looks away. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective. Ooh, task game. Get reality lowdown. Of course. She turns to you. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated, though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. I've got to get going. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case. She gives you a small wave. And why do I have items? Oh. Kind green ape pen. Okay. I guess this is all the stuff I gotta do. Get reality lowdown, find smokes and smoke them, sing karaoke. Alright. So we'll take our boy. We'll go talk to this guy again. This Joker. Maybe he's got some music for me. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The
You
lieutenant.
run this place.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. Harbinger of Ruin, as I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosia Cousteau. I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
It's like when you've left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist's name yet. Kim is about to say something. Let him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Okay.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
He probably means that this is where you step in and ask your questions. Right then, questions. I got this. Play the fool. Who, me? Yeah. Let's ask him questions. His face expresses profound doubt, and you're having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa. This is actually one of the things I had heard about this game early on. What made me interested about it is that it has like this really responsive dialogue system, dialogue trees that actually have quite a bit, hold quite a bit of weight in the way the story plays out, and you have a lot of agency in that. It's kind of, you know, a little bit like maybe L.A. Noire, but way more subtle. Like L.A. Noire is like the dude bro version of doing something like this. And I say that as a fan of L.A. Noire, by the way. So where exactly is the body? Who killed him? Why did Sylvie go away? So where exactly is the body? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on a tree. And how do we get there, then? That's easy. See that door there? He points to the west. First, you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. Jesus Christ. See, why did Sylvie go away? She went away because none of your business. Have they not been telling you you're a cop? No, I'm a cop. Fuck off, Gart. You fucking goon. Okay, you've got me. She went away because of the dead body out back, and because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that. Not really. You've left the scene of a crime. The lieutenant opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in the small pocket. Thank you, he says. Mystery solved. Didn't go well. Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct. This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. Holy shit. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it. You're right. I'm going to say I just like to be thorough because I'm a police officer. Why wouldn't I want to be thorough? Good. Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. Ooh, I guess we're going to ask who killed them. I feel like that's... I mean, Sylvie's going to be the one that has those actual answers, but how is this guy going to act? Is he going to be a squirrely fella? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they if he doesn't know? Before you said they hoisted him up on the tree, who did that? You mean, yeah. Oh, he's a bit surprised you caught that. People are saying it was a union dock workers, that it was a lynching. Who exactly is saying that? The locals, customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvia told me everyone knows the dock workers did it. Did the debardeurs themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor? I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. Why would the dock workers lynch this man? I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do. You mean the strike? Oh, yes. Yes, the strike. He makes a little quotation marks with his fingers. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear. A mercenary. The Unionistas probably thought they'd send a message. Oh, these commies are out here murdering people in the night. I'm not going to ask if he... I don't want to turn him off, though. The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in. I guess that's all. Alright, let's go. Not so fast. He points to you. You owe me 130 real. What's real? No, I can't slip away. Still pretty dumb. Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real. He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent. Or the interstellar real is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means that you owe him some money. I understand. Whoa, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real. He points to the red ledger on the counter. What do I owe this place for? But what exactly is money? I guess I'm going to say, what do I owe this place for? Let's see. He dramatically turns a page in the ledger. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work, so don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but well, round it down for 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revical. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30. That equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. I guess, but what exactly is money? What are you, a philosopher? Actually, I might be. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. No, I'm just getting my bearings. Let's go with that. Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like hostel rooms, or, he peeks into the ledger, or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Interesting. Where do I get it from? Why do I need it? What if I don't have any? I don't think I have any money. Let's see. There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's caught for. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either. I'll just see what happens now. He turns to the lieutenant. I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then... He shrugs. Officer, maybe you're better off working from this from home for now? You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Isn't there somewhere else I could stay around here? I don't have a home. I don't remember where my home is. Fuck this place. I'll see what I can do. I'm sorry I couldn't be help more. Creases line his forehead above the spectacles. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now. Task. Pay for damages. Oh my goodness. Man of the people. The man wants to say something, then thinks of better of it. Good luck. Well. So I just kind of wanted to check this out. But I'm definitely going to be continuing to play it, though. But I think this is probably a good place to start. I started this really late. I might actually come back to it in the afternoon tomorrow if I have some free time. Let's see what this says. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank in this place. Sure isn't. Do I even have one? I have no idea. Do I even have one? But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. I don't know. Near, south, maybe far away. Up on Marvel Hill. Say up on Marvel Hill. Why did you say that? These are just synapses firing. It doesn't mean anything. The name must have mean something for me. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill? Yeah. No. He thinks for a moment. But isn't that an expression, not a place? An expression. A saying, up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to. That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay. See if I can. Thought game, lonesome way home. You can try. Run some addresses in your head. When you get the time, maybe a street or an apartment will appear. Okay, so when we continue next time, I guess we'll be trying to find this dude's house, investigating some stuff, having a good, grand old time. Let's go ahead and save that game. Save, confirm. But yeah, that's a cool game, you know. I had my not concerns really. I was just kind of curious about it, and I think it's actually lived up to its acclaim in a certain respect. I really like the atmosphere. I like the tone. I think the writing is actually better. The writing is better than I would have ever imagined it being, to be honest with you. So hey, these avowed communist game makers, looks like they're doing something right, everybody. Looks like they're doing something right. All right. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Check out the links in the description. We'll see you next time.